Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we are doing our first ever Alliance War gameplay. So of course we did join Team Legion, so this series has been highly requested. So our first node we come up against is the 100% attack and health, and a node that inflicts bleed. So you really, ideally want to go with a bleed immune champion. If not, you want to be taking them out very, very quickly. So you will need a heavy hitter. So in this case, I have both. I have a bleed immune and a heavy hitter, my rank 4 5-star classic Ultron. So you can see here we are up against a Hyperion. So we do have the class disadvantage, and of course he has that deadly power gain. So what you really want to be doing is minimizing your hits, because if you don't, then you're gonna build him power too frequently, and you can see also his heavy attack slows down the gameplay, so it is very unfortunate. But if you bait his specials, you should be good. He's not impossible to bait. You really just want to back away, and you want to make him so it looks like from his perspective that he can hit you. So that means you don't want to be blocking, you want to be open, and then you want to dash back, with dexterity, of course. But, right now, dashing back in the game, 13.0 update, we're in May 2017, and it is pretty much broken, so you can get caught out, so you need to be very careful. But you can see there, no problem at all, we took him out. So to give you an actual, idea of what my objective is in this war, it's just to clear my path. I will always take this path, guys, in Alliance War, unless someone else in my team is struggling, so we may have to switch up, or if I'm struggling with the path, or if we just want to make a small change, then yeah, I will maybe always take this path. But you can see here we come up against a tough rank 4 5-star Spider-Man. Now, I did go through the Labyrinth of Legends 100%, so this is a piece of cake to me. Absolutely nothing compared to the 3.3 million health Spider-Man in the Labyrinth of Legends. So what you want to be doing for this fight, of course, is just parrying and then pretty much hitting him while he's stunned, just because it's just an all-around better idea. You don't want to be hitting him when he's not stunned, as that is a chance of a evade, of course, and Spider-Man's evade, as you can see there, can be deadly. Now, I always deliberately get hit on the second web as well, as it heals me, so pretty much when I'm parrying, or maybe if I mess up and I block, then I'm not losing any damage. So it's best to back away, evade the first web, and then I guess half evade the second one, and you don't actually fall down, you just get hit a little bit, you lose your combo, but you heal 72 per tick with 1 point on willpower and salve and recovery maxed out, which is what my mastery setup is right now, of course. So it is very, very ideal, and it means you come out the fight with full health. And then you can see here I just use my SP1 to knock him out, and again, a piece of cake. So 2 fights down, and fairly straightforward for me, but you guys may struggle, especially on the Spider-Man, but as long as you're parrying and hitting him while he's parried, then you shouldn't have an issue. So now this node is the one I have trouble with, and it seems to always be a Hood or Dormammu for me, which I am just useless against. And some of you guys will probably find this an easy fight, and I just bottle it against Dormammu or Hood, and to my luck I did counter one of them, which was very, very annoying, and I just pretty much chickened out straight away. So I saw Hood, and I just wanted to immediately make him launch the SP2, because of course if you actually dash back once at the start, and then you can actually block the rest, it's not of course fully evade possible. But as you can see here, I just completely bottle it. I don't know what I'm doing at the start. I got hit. So in this position, I realized, right, he's going to use the SP3 on me. We quickly, try evade that. It didn't work out. So he uses the SP3. I do get the minus 20% damage, which makes us survive. And here I actually had an option. I could pause the game and wait for a timeout, or force close the game, but I don't like doing that. Timing out isn't too bad though, so what I actually decided to do was just to run in, get some hits on him and try and knock him out of the SP3, which, as you can see here, didn't go to plan. I didn't get the 20% attack increase. So what I should have done here is just paused it, then I would have timed out, and I still would have had my Star-Lord for the other nodes. But I thought, what, I was kind of thinking about it, and I was like, what, no, we don't need to do that. There's no point in timing out. Let's just accept the death. We messed up, and I can easily knock him out when I bring in my Gwenpool next. So that's exactly what I did. So we just accepted the L, which still wasn't too bad. Hood is a tricky tricky champion to counter, but should I have lost my Star-Lord there? Absolutely not. I should have just went in with the full 5-hit combo at the start of the fight, made more ground so I wasn't too close to my wall, and I could have easily, got the SP2 out the way. But as you can see, Gwenpool, she is an absolute god, or a queen, I guess. But I don't know why I said that. But no, Gwenpool's a great champion. Her bleed is absolutely amazing, and she does stun quite a lot as well. So we're going straight up now to the next bit. Now, these 3 nodes are very, very tricky again. But pretty much on this node, it is, just a bit of armor, stun immunity. So I immediately thought, right, we're going to counter a Spider-Man, so we need the class advantage going on. And sure enough, it was a Spider-Man, but luckily enough, it was just a rank 5 4-star. So it was, fairly straightforward in this fight. We used our Gwenpool, so of course she does... her blocking damage isn't too bad, but it's not too great either, the block proficiency. But pretty much you just want to really fake the parry as you can't actually stun, and then try back away while he uses his heavy attack, or if he dashes back, and then go in there with a few hits. Of course, I would fully evade this one as it's too risky, because I'm using Gwenpool, of course. He is evading about, so it can be tricky, but, it's not really a problem for us. We do get hit there, but it's not enough damage to knock us out, and I knew from then on we just could not mess up. So right now I want to get to my SP3, because of course he can evade all the other special attacks. So I just want to really be getting to my SP3, which is exactly what I did. So I figured, right, let's go ahead and take some blocking damage to get to the SP3, which is what I did. Then we got the SP3, and then we just missed the 20% increased damage, which would have knocked him out. But we knew we could just go in the fight and finish him off anyway. And then, Spider-Man from this point on is a piece of cake, as we do have Assassin on. And you can see there that 8.3k crit hit from Gwenpool. Absolutely insane. So now the next fight is the Thorns node, and Thorns can be a real pain in the ass, but luckily we did have a Ultron Classic. Now, in this node, it's either like a Cyclops or a Mordo, or maybe like a, I don't know, maybe a Colossus sometimes. So, really for this node, you just want to have a heavy hitter or someone that has a lot of health. So normally people have to heal up on this node and boost, but luckily I didn't, as I do have full health. But you can see here, the opponent has willpower, which means Ultron's poisoning is pretty much useless. Although he's dealing out, 82 per tick, you can see in some cases Cyclops is, healing almost super close. Like look, Ultron was doing 86 damage and Cyclops was healing 66. So it really is useless, so pretty much what I wanted to do was just get as much as I possibly could off Cyclops, because at this rate, it's pretty obvious that we're going to die, we're not able to beat it. And then to top it off, I completely messed up, so it meant that 100% we're dying. So I figured I would just get the SP3 off. And then, of course, we did get the 12 plus percentage damage on Cyclops, which I really do love about these 5-star champions, how you can get an increased damage on their SP3, as they are overpowered, and they definitely do deserve this feature. So again, I could have paused it here and just got the timeout, which meant I wouldn't, pretty much have a defensive kill. But I figured, again, no, there's no point, just accept the L, as I like to do. There's no point, pausing it and waiting for a timeout. So I went into the fight again. Now we have Gwenpool here. Now this is going to be tricky because we don't have a lot of health left with Gwenpool. We have the class disadvantage, and then we also have another tricky node to deal with. So my plan was to just completely charge in, don't take any damage, minimal damage from the parry as well. But we didn't even have to parry in the end, as you can see here, because we started off very nicely indeed. So now what I just needed to do was to get another 5-hit combo. So we had to take a bit of blocking damage there, then of course the parry, and then as you can see here, we were just almost finding ourselves trapped in the corner, but luckily we did finish Cyclops off with Gwenpool's SP1. So now we have minimal health to take out the next enemy in the other node, of course, that we're countering next. Of course, I do have to clear my path, that's my job. So I was like to myself, oh, do I really have to use an item? but then I figured, you know what, no, we can do this. It depends on our opponent. So this is just the power gain node. Then when I saw that, I was like, right, it's going to be either a Jug with Mystic Dispersion or Hyperion. And it was Hyperion. And, you know, I find Hyperion fairly easy, so I knew it wasn't going to be a big deal. But he can be tricky, though. Don't underestimate him. But you'll see here, of course, that we just wanted to get him to the SP2, as he seems to use that more often, which was the case in this fight. And when you have a rank 4 5-star Gwenpool, she's going to completely bleed him out, and it's going to be no problem at all. You would just want to rinse and repeat his SP2, as he does seem to use that more. We did get lucky with the stuns there as well. We was getting a lot of the bleed as well, so he went down very, very quick, as you can see here. You know, he's got hardly nothing left, and there's only been like, what, 40 seconds in the fight. So he uses his final SP2, and then we knock him out, and that is my path clear, guys. So I appreciate you watching. Of course, this war doesn't really require a boss kill, but maybe some wars do. So I would definitely, you know, record the boss footage of, you know, me taking them out or attempting them in the, you know, future. But guys, I am going to wrap this one up. If you enjoyed, leave a like, leave a comment if you want more of these Alliance War gameplays, and I would definitely release them every single war. But guys, I'm out for now. Subscribe if you're new. But guys, I hope you have a great day or night, wherever you are. Peace.